We are definitely going to have a discussion today because it has come to my attention that the universe is full of bullshit. Anyway, hi, hello. My name is Jenna the Magical. I literally get everything I want, period. Hand into man, a silver platter. Why? Because I'm God of my reality, and so are you. And so today we're going to talk about when the universe tells you something that you don't want to hear, and you're like, yeah, right, as if. And that's today. When you see something in your physical 3D world, and it's like, ew, that's not what I said, that's not what I spoke. I didn't stutter. Oh, just a second. Hi. You want to just feel it for a second? I'm actually on a call. Do you feel it? It's a little warm still.
I don't know. But the thermostat hasn't been moved, so.
I'm on a call.
I just checked it. Everything's the same.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's blowing, which is good. Do you feel how it's like warm air?
It's somewhat cool, but.
It is a little warm and muggy, right, in here? I'm not like crazy. Well, don't answer that. I do feel crazy.
It's blowing, that's for sure.
Well, thanks for checking it out. I'm free at like noon.
Yeah, see, I just seen on your message, you said that.
Oh.
If you can do it now.
I just assumed, I was like, I think he's probably busy, so I just assumed. So, and do you need to do it now?
Huh?
Do you need to do it now, or are you good at noon?
I do what?
Do you have that thing?
Huh?
That thing to check what it's blowing out at?
Oh, I can check that, yeah.
Okay. See? Again, we get what we want because I don't like it warm in here. Why would it be 7,000 degrees in this apartment? It wouldn't, because I pay very, 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 very good money. So what happens is we're going to reclaim to the universe. When you see garbage that you don't like in your reality, you say, no. Oh. We say next. Let me guess, 78. Well, what is it in general? In here. You said 78?
73.
Oh. So it wasn't changed the last couple days?
Should be cold.
Or was it in general in here? No. Yeah. So it wasn't just so muggy. It feels almost like damp because it's warm.
That's 72.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll both put our minds to it, and is it cool if we do this at noon?
I dare say it's 70. They want to be cold.
I know. I was considering it.
And I'll say 72.
Huh.
Probably some of the cold
Well,
days.
I assumed they would be coming out colder still, but
Yeah.
it's warm. It's, for me, I don't know. It felt like it should have been blasting more cold air. At least it's blowing, I guess, which is good.
And now it's 72.5.
Probably you have the door open. It might have cooled it down a couple degrees. Okay, well, let's do this at noon. Can we?
That's all I can figure out. It's blowing out, and I haven't turned the thermostat.
Oh, okay.
Thermostat's exactly where it
It
was.
was 69?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, it's like 4 degrees difference by the time it hits me. It hits over here at 4 degrees different then.
just,
I mean, it's just a long stretch, that's all. Well, I'm gonna head back to this, but
yeah, you gotta call.
let me know, like noon, okay? I'll text you. Thank you. Okay. So, here's what it is, okay? You are the master of your reality. There is no one else gonna do this for you. You're literally it. Okay, you're literally it. Did he fix it? Honey, in some version of reality, it's about 50 degrees in here and I'm so cold I just threw on a hoodie. The real problem is getting to that mindset and staying there. So many of us, we look at the 3D world. Oh, thank you so much for the sparkles. Okay, thanks, Amber. Okay, so I don't know you, do I? Do I know you, Amber? Wow, Jenna, you look so great. Thank you so much, Soundmind. That's amazing. Thank you. I love you. Okay. Wow, what a sweet compliment. I actually wasn't expecting him. I texted him. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be working, so if you want to come at noon or now, but I didn't think you'd actually show up. But look at that. You see? Do not accept shit that you don't want to have. The blue on you. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, my loves. Okay, girl, did I need that? I got brokenhearted yesterday by three people that I love, and it's just, that's how it is. But you know what? That's not what we're gonna accept. Today's lesson is that you are the only operant power in your reality. That means that when you see something that has been put into your purview, you bring something into your reality, you are the only one that can determine its validity. That's it. You are God. No one else is going to be like, oh, this is the truth and this is false. And no one's doing that. There's no guy in the sky sitting here being like, okay, this is true and this is true and this isn't. And that, when it shows up, you have to realize the universe is infinite. So in just your teeny little reality, the purview of what it is you're seeing with your physical eyeballs is one reality out of billions and trillions that could have happened. Okay? So when you realize that what you're being shown is just a little snippet of whatever could have been shown, that's when you say, I didn't stutter. That was cute. That was funny. And now moving on. And then you go right back to what it is in your imagination that you really actually want to see. Today would be a great time to do some revision. If you ever get shown something in the physical and you're like, that's kind of horseshit and that's kind of hilarious. Can't believe the universe would try it with me. That's so funny. You didn't stutter. You spoke in your head 1 billion times. You said, all my friends thrive. I am doing so well. My car runs perfectly. I got that new job. My bank account is overloaded with dollar bills. Whatever it is, you've already spoken it 1 billion gajillion times. You've already thought it 1 billion gajillion times. So when the 3D matrix puts out something that is opposing what you've been thinking, okay, you are allowed to deny it and reject it and rebuke that shit in the name, honey. Rebuke that shit in the name. I rebuke it in the name. I saw a spider on the window outside. I was like, I rebuke you in the name. I didn't see that. You do not have to accept a reality that you don't like, period. You do not have to love. You don't have to do it. You do not. There's nobody gonna fucking tell you, oh, you have to experience this because, you know, you deserve punishment. You are the only one determining that you deserve punishment. You're the only one that believes in karma. You're the only God creating. This whole matrix, the whole reality, the whole simulation, the whole video game, my love, literally is projected into being because of your mind. Your mind is a computer that fucking prints this shit out. Okay? Cheers. So anytime, oh my God, bless your heart, Mary. I love you so much, girl. May it bless you 1,000-fold. Hallelujah. So when you see a reality that you can't stand, the worst thing to do is focus on that shit and keep talking about it. Keep talking about it. No, baby. Just know that it is a blip. Sometimes, and this is a really good way of looking at it. Your subconscious is a printer. Okay? It feeds out a printer that is the 3D world. So sometimes if you wake up tomorrow and your thoughts are, boom, impeccable. Not one fucked up thought. You just think all day in your favor. I always win. I'm so abundant. Everything in my life is so perfect. I win at life. I'm the luckiest person alive. I always land on my feet. Boom, 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 boom. And that was your literal whole day. It's still, you may find that there is still a little bit of time where the old still has to present itself in the physical world. Don't agree to it. Don't focus on it. Okay? Sometimes when I teach that the subconscious is a printer. So all that shit thoughts that you've had for a really long time, it prints itself out to your physical 3D world. And it can still show up contrary to what it is that you've been speaking. Okay, you've been saying your life is so perfect, but there's a little bit of a delay. And I found this to be the case. I have found that in the 3D physical world, there's a little bit of a delay. It's not always a limiting belief. Sometimes it's just people have seen it so many times that they just believe there's a delay in the 3D. Like, if I were to ask you right now, please manifest $1 million, do you think that you could do it right now? Put it on the table right now. That would be instant manifestation, would it not? It would be, the literal term of manifestation is to bring forth the invisible, to make visible the invisible. So if I were to ask you right now, please put $1 million on my table right now, out of thin air, do you believe that that could happen? Sometimes it's not so much a limiting belief, it's just a thought pattern that we, until now, living in a physical matrix, in this dense plane of reality, we have actually thought there is a delay. You've seen it so many times. You've seen a little bit of a delay, so it has become a belief. Okay? Now, use it to your advantage. You don't want 70,000 thoughts that you have every single day fucking up your reality. If I told you pink elephant right now in your living room, that would just be so much chaos. That would be so much chaos. So it's a good thing that there's a little bit of a delay. All right? Can we be friends? I'm talking to my New York. The New York accent, is that where it came from? Mary, is that where it came from, love? Oh, you know, I actually think my maintenance guy, he's from the Bronx, I'm pretty sure. So hello. Hello. Can we be friends? Okay. So today we are asking ourselves, first of all, we're clearing our energy. Out, out, out. Ooh, girl, get that nastiness out of here. Get that fucking nastiness out of here. I don't care if it came with him. I don't care if it came with the spider. I don't care if it came with y'all. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my energy. Get the fuck out of my energy. Period. Period. Moving on. Moving on. Rebuke that shit. I'm over it. If somebody comes to you and they say something so off the wall and you're like, how is that even possible? Like, say for instance, you're trying to buy a car and you're like, oh, it's this price and that's it and that's all I'm going to pay. And then somebody comes up to you and they're like, oh, it's like 20% more than you expect. You're like, how's that even possible? You do not have to accept that shit. So many people, they start accepting it like, oh, I have to just abide by it because here it is in the reality that I made. Girl, that is just the teeniest, tiniest view that you had come across your little frame of mind, your little movie screen here, yeah? You had one teeny tiny sliver of the infinite universe come across your eyeballs. There were billions of others that could have shown up. It could have been the price you wanted. It could have been cheaper. It could have been that you got handed a free car. It could have been anything, honey. It could have been anything. So many of us, though, we see something in the physical world and then we jump on it and we're like, oh my God, that's so real. Whereas in your imagination, which is also real, so many people are like, oh, but it's just your imagination though. Yes, bitch. It is just your imagination, which literally creates fucking reality. So though you only saw this teeny tiny sliver of the infinite potential of the universe, it does not mean they have to settle. And I get so fucking tired of you guys settling. Girl, no, we're done. We're absolutely fucking done settling. Like, it's such horseshit. Ew, we don't settle here. Actually, we really don't. Is that the AC working? Wait, I don't know, honey. Did that just turn on? I don't know enough, but I'm pretty sure I get what I fucking want. I don't care how it fucking happens. I'm gonna be freezing in here. I don't care how it happens. I really don't give a fuck about the how. He could go to the thermostat and be boop, 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 boop. Oh, it wasn't on. Or he could come back and do some little bit. I don't care. Or it could just, I don't know. They could bring in an AC icebox. I don't freaking know. It doesn't matter how it happens. It's going to happen. You are the only one that determines the fate of your reality. That's it. Your destiny itself. There is no God in the sky pointing down his magic wand and being like, ooh, but remember last week though? Ooh, you were a little bit of a bitch. Right. Nobody's doing that shit. No one is doing that but you. Do you think you were a little bitch? And do you think you need punishment? Honey, I was a little bitch and I don't deserve punishment. Unless it's my twin flame that's coming to town, honey, because I know Anyway. Oh, by the way, which is so crazy, but my twin flame, who reached out to me for the first time in like a year, a couple weeks ago, he showed up in my life full on, honey. Full speed ahead. Full on. Yeah. And so everybody that's like taking and they're just moochers in my life, they are just getting the boot. They don't even want to be around me, which I love. I love that they're all just like one by one, like seeing themselves out. They'll like text me and they're like, are we really done? Yeah. That's what that means, love. That means out you go. So yeah, sometimes guys, you gotta just, don't settle. We're not settling. Settling is for old houses. We don't settle. Okay? We do not settle, my love. If you don't like what the reality just presented you, fucking change it. And you know how you change it? Well, first, you stop talking about the shit reality that you don't want. And you just give yourself permission to say, oh, that was a joke. The universe was just having a bad day. What a bipolar universe we live in. Wow, that's crazy. So you acknowledge, yes, it happened. But you don't go talking about it. You don't go emphasizing it. You get into the attitude of, I already have the thing I want. And you stay there. I don't care what the 3D says. The 3D is a fucking joke, bruh. It's a joke. There's a delay. And it is going to present itself tomorrow. What you think today will present itself tomorrow. Yeah. What can we be fair? All right, anyway. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. I thought that was really great news, that there's no God. There's no God besides you. None. There's nothing besides you. You're the only God. You're the only operant power in your reality. There is nothing else outside of you creating your reality for you. As much as that's scary, it's also liberating. There's no one telling you can't have something. That should be good news. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, it gets to be scary, bad news, when we are programmed by others to believe that we have no power. And so when you finally take your power back and you're like, wow, I can have all this. This is all mine, girl. This is your empire, bitch. This is your kingdom come. Sorry if it looks like shit. I highly suggest you start changing some things, queen. But the reason it gets scary for so many people to have that much power is that your whole life, people have dimmed your light. People have made you afraid of being this powerful. especially in the church. I mean, girl, look at me. You think I'm going to church anytime soon? Bitch, nah. You know what? I'd show up in that place and they'd get the holy water out. They'd start coming at me with crucifixes and a Bible like the power of Christ compels you, girl. There's no way. I've had some of the men that I was dating, 2 guys that are very, very, very Christian. One was like, I can't take you to church. There ain't no way in hell. He said that. He said that like he was going to church the next day. We were in the car and he was like, I would ask you, but there ain't no way in hell. I was like, right. Right. Don't ask. Anyway, so you guys have to realize that by now, the church and the system itself already has a built-in Agent Smith component to it, Neo. It's already got this whole like, bitch, I don't want you powerful. Bet. I'm going to resist you at every turn. Whether it's a boyfriend that's a dictator, whether it's a church that doesn't want you to be independent and thriving on your own as a woman. I don't care what it is. It's not real. It's fake. And you need to believe that it's fake, and you need to believe that you are the only operant power. Not a fucking pastor, not a fucking book, and not your boyfriend. Not even the 3D bank account that you see when you open your phone. Nothing is real unless you say it is. Nothing has validity unless you say it does. Nothing. Yeah. It's as over as you say it is, my love. It was one reality. It's shit. It's a shit reality, huh? So go back into the reality that you were trying to build. I don't care if the 3D tells you something opposite of what you're affirming. You go back into your head and you say, I make the rules here. I said this. And I didn't stutter. There is no God outside of you. I don't care who tells you otherwise. I don't give a shit. Are they me? No. I didn't think so. They're not me. You want to go listen to some limited Linda. Limited Linda. You have at it. Some limited Leroy. Limitation Leroy. You go on. Not gonna have it, Nathan. Can't do it, Craig. This is fun. What the hell did I scroll into? You scrolled as God of your reality. You scrolled as the only God in your reality. How does that feel? How does that feel? Do you feel like a champion? Jared, yo, how you doing? I love the live. Thank you so much. Mental breakdown. Are you having one? I would highly suggest getting help, my love. There are resources for that. This is probably not the best place for you to have a mental breakdown because we both can't be having one at the same time. But I do suggest you get help, my love, okay? Anyway, how does it feel to know that you are the only God in your reality? That you are God. No. It's not like a hypothetical, like, oh, I wish though. Ooh, Jenna, wouldn't that be so fun? No. I mean, everything in your reality is your responsibility. Everything. Now, I'm not talking like, oh, you're out here manifesting volcanoes to erupt. However, in your reality, if you assume things like that can happen, they will happen. It's called the law of assumption for a reason, my love. You know, some people teach the law of attraction. I don't teach that. I teach the law of assumption. It's a spiritual law, just like gravity is a spiritual law. Just like literally going to Walmart and seeing fucking assholes. That is a spiritual law as well. So just because you see the 3D reality tell you something that opposes you does not mean you have to accept it. You're allowed to deny it. You're allowed to reject it. And you're allowed to be like, I didn't stutter. I'm not about to feed into this reality because this reality is shit. Like, if you're claiming for perfect health and you go to the doctor and he's like, oh, well, your blood work came back a little whatever. I'm sorry. That's great, doc. No problem. But that's not my reality. You don't tell your doctor that, because your doctor would just hand you the paper and be like, oh, it's my reality. Here you go. Like, when you go back into your imagination, you go into your mind and you say, that's not what I said. And you revise that situation and you hear in your imagination, girl, you don't get all fucking psycho about it. You go in your imagination and you see that clean bill of health. You say, oh, I reject it. You know what I've actually found? I found that it's actually so much easier to be told no so that you can be told yes. Sometimes seeing something that you don't want is like the best thing in the whole world. Because it's like, okay, this is what I don't want, so I'm going to manifest what I do want. You know? Brain create. Oh my God! Craig, no fucking way. I just said can't do it, Craig. Oh my God, that's so fun. But I love that you can do it, Craigie. I just channeled that message, bro, and then you show up. Look at that. Hercules, Hercules. Honey, I just manifested you out of thin air. Craig, how you doing? Free will isn't real. Read Robert. Yo, that's it, 100%. I hope nobody is giving you trouble. Ooh, Jared, would you do something about it? Jared would come to my rescue. Ooh, it's Jujitsu Jared. Cheers. How you doing, Jared? Hope nobody's giving you trouble. What do you mean? I'm a single, independent, hardworking alpha Aries on the internet talking about how she's God of the whole world. What do you mean? Everyone gives me trouble. What do you mean, sir? I'm out here talking about Lucifer in one breath, God in the next, demons and angels. What do you mean, love? Hope nobody's giving you trouble. If I didn't receive trouble, I would be worried. Bruh, if I were not called a Satan worshiper, I would be very scared. I'd be like, something happened and this ain't right. I wouldn't trust my reality, bitch. I wouldn't trust the universe. Unless I were receiving some hate, I wouldn't believe it. You're pretty. You can see my armpit in your imagination. Go into your imagination and see it up there. And we'll see how powerful you are. If you can summon it. Can you summon the version of me that weirdly shows you my armpit? Or are you just a fucking weakling? Don't answer that. Anyone who asks to see somebody else's armpit is probably a weakling. Right. Right. You could see this. Yo, Craig. I'm here to spend kindness. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Craig, I love it so much. Craig and Jared. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. I love how like people come in here with drama and chaos and then at the end they're like hashtag peace. No, hashtag fuck you. Get the fuck off my channel. Hashtag this. Like, yo, hashtag this. Somebody needs to do that today. Like, we just need to start telling people, like, hashtag this. Bro, they come in all drama filled and then they're like, oh my God, but I just want peace. A piece of what? A piece of this key lime pie? What do you want? You don't want peace. Fuck off. Hashtag this. Anyway, so guys, just because your reality shows you one thing doesn't mean you need to accept it. You're allowed to laugh in the 3D space. Like, girl, sometimes the universe is bipolar as fuck. It really is. It really is. Like, the version of your man that you want told you, I want to marry you. I'm so excited to have babies with you. I just want to go to Fiji and get married. Let's go, baby. You're so beautiful. You're like, you know, that's the version you want, right? So tell me why you would sit here believing the version of him that the next couple days tells you, I just think we should break up. Honey, what? You have to realize, guys, there are infinite versions of your person. Same physical vessel, yes, same physical body, but they are infinite versions. And let me ask you this. Did your man not say he loves you? Right? And out of the same mouth, he said, I hate you, get the fuck away from me? Right? So, which version are you to believe? Exactly, love. Who would make you believe it? Both sentences came from the same dude's mouth. Why do you give an emphasis to the one that is breaking up with you rather than the one where they drink your bathwater? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. You guys, you got to start realizing that this is infinite. This shit is infinite, and it's only coming in through the lens of your own eyeballs. Temporarily. It's temporary. Okay? Thanks for everything. Oh my! I love you so much, broken man. You're not even broken, first of all. You're so gorgeous. How you doing? Oh, Levon! Hi, babe. Actually, I'm totally making you a mod again because I fucking love you. And I think the God Mod Squad is not the same without Levon. So, cheers to Levon being back in the God Mod Squad. Anyway, guys, yeah, why are we accepting bullshit? Because you were told it's finite. You were told it's permanent. I'm here to tell you nothing is permanent. I'm here to tell you not even your man's attitude. Girl, he's just having a little stick up his ass today. There is no one going to say that he is breaking up with you other than you. And I am not saying go all batshit crazy, girl. Please don't be that stalker. Please don't be that girl. Oh, God. Don't be that one like in the movie Obsession. Girl, do not. Oh, hell no. I've never taught that. I will never teach that. I will never teach go chase your man, honey. I will never teach be some fucking lunatic. If your man breaks up with you, pull your energy back. Go into your imagination and say, of course he loves me. Of course I'm all he wants. We're just having a little bit of a hiccup. I'm Neo, bitch. I always get what I want. This is my world. He just needs some time. He's going to come back in groveling, begging, period. There is no one else going to tell you no but you. Do not go chase that man in the physical 3D world. That's fucking crazy. Girl, if that man told you, stay the fuck away from me, please do so. Otherwise, you're a fucking lunatic. There's no saving you and there's no helping you. And do not call me. I will refund your money so fucking fast and make your head spin. I'm not coaching you, you psycho. I'm not coaching that ass. I don't know. Girl, pull your energy back. Stop being a weirdo.
But like you told me though, Jenna, you said like this one time, like you said like a month ago, like, he loves me.
Oh my girl. Please. Yucky. Ew. Shoo, 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 shoo. If he doesn't want you, bitch, neither do I. And that kind of energy, ooh, who would? Who would? First of all, does the egg chase the sperm? I didn't think so. Sis, goddess, I don't understand why you guys are out here chasing a man. Ew, gross. Baby, you have better things to do in a day, okay, than chase some guy with a peni. It's just ridiculous. It's beyond insane to me that so many women are like, but I'm going to just force the 3D and I'm going to have him. Girl, go on with your stupid self. Because the whole witchcraft thing, I got to burn a candle and like bring him in and I got to do that. Look, hey, I love me some witchy poos. I love the craft of the witches, honey. But I do it from a place of empowerment of I'm going to remove all blockages in my life that keep me from love. I'm not about to bind a man to me. Yuck. Girl. That shit is so real too. Like men just go loco. Like you, no. You don't need that in your life. You do not need men obsessed. You do not need some freaking spell work to boomerang back on that ass. You do it the old fashioned way. You do it the right way. You pull back your energy and you go into your own imagination and you live in your imagination and you watch the 3D conform. Hey, Ty. So there's 2 Levons in here now? Yeah, and you're telling me I'm supposed to believe that shit? See, the universe is so insane. I say Levon, and then boom, a guy named Levon shows up. There is no way. God is real. Okay. Casey, no one, literally 0 people in here disagree with you. God is 100% real, Casey. I'm God. You're God. 100%. Anyway, so the real question is, if you're God, why are you out here chasing a man? Why are you trying to force the 3D to do something?
But he told me he'd take out the trash that I ate, just being a poo-poo head.
Honey, how often do you go into your imagination, see the man take out the trash, and claim in your head, yeah, that's what I thought, because I'm God of my reality. Of course he wants to please me. Of course he wants to take out the trash. Of course he took little Brutus for a walk today. Of course my man got a raise. Of course he spoiled me with some flour. Of course. How often are you going into your imagination and seeing the version of him that you want to see? You're effectively replacing the imaginal act. You're replacing the imagination with what you're looking at in the physical 3D world, because you're always imagining something. You are pure unadulterated consciousness. You are literally the imagination. You're God. God is imagination. So you're replacing imagination with what you've seen in the 3D physical world for 2 seconds, and you're like, oh, that's the truth. So I'm going to keep viewing that and replacing my imaginal act because you're fucking lazy. Right. I said it. You're fucking lazy, and you're replacing your imagination with whatever bullshit got spewed out in this infinite reality. It got put on your movie screen and you believed that. Girl, unreal. Unbelievable. You guys should be laughing in the face of whatever the universe sends your way. If it's not what you want, you should be laughing. No, I'm so serious. If you're like, I'm a trillionaire, bitch. Money comes to me so quickly and easily. I always get money. I always have the best friends. I'm in a mansion. If you look at your bank account and you see $6 your name, you should be laughing in its face. You should honestly laugh and think that you just got pranked. That should be your... If you know that you're happily married to your man and he's like the best thing since sliced bread, like you guys are so madly in love, and like you should be laughing when he tells you something like, I want to break up. You should be laughing. Okay. But instead, you guys believe whatever. I just heard the name Riley. I don't know if somebody here. You just believe anything that you see, and you're like, oh shucks. I gotta change it. Honey, you're never gonna change this reality. It already exists. Creation is finished, which means the version of reality you just created for yourself literally exists. You're never going to undo that man told you to fuck right off. Okay? You're never going to be able to undo that in this version of him, he told you hashtag fuck right off. That's what that man told you. You're never going to undo that. You're not changing this version of him. You're going within and you're changing the version of you that would never allow a hashtag fuck you. You're going to be changing you to resonate with the version of you that would never have a man do that ever. You go into your imagination, you see what you wanted to see, and then you hold that frame of mind. You keep holding that until he is forced to shift into the version that you keep seeing in your mind's eye. It's going to be natural. It's going to feel like he wants to do that. It's not going to feel like pulling teeth. He's going to want to be better for you. He's going to want to say those things. Just like he wanted to tell you hashtag fuck you, you psychotic bitch. He wanted to say that because you were nasty. Go into your imagination. Remember who the fuck you are. I'm that bad bitch. I'm that bad bitch. I'm not that bitch. I'm her. Oh my God, I'm her. I'm the baddie. And I don't need no daddy. Go into your own fucking imagination and stay there. So many people, they go in there, they tinker around a little bit, they say 10,000 affirmations, and then they go back and they look at the physical world and they're like, but he's still doing this though. Girl, no, he is not. No, he is not. And you are the only God determining that he does or not. You're the only one focusing on the fact that he's an asshole. I am baddie. I love that. Yes, yes, you are. I'm 20 and still single, but doing good. Hey, just wanted to tell you that Jesus Christ loves you and died for you. Period. Emily, hey, how you doing? Okay, let's go, girl. Hell yeah. Mindset matters. Speaking of Jesus, how you doing, DNA? You got the DNA of Jesus, honey. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing. How you doing, baby? Are you ready to get everything you've ever wanted today? Getting dressed for the dentist. Girl, why? When I was talking about the fucking doctor, I was about to say the dentist. I was like, oh, so if your doctor gives you this diagnosis, I was about to say dentist. Cheers to you having the healthiest, most pearly whites. Your dentist is gonna be like, can you let me know what you're doing? Because it's like, wow. It's like, your teeth are just like perfect. Your teeth are better than mine. Like, what's that about? What toothpaste you using, bitch? Like, who are you? That's what your dentist is gonna say. Because it's my reality and I that's it. Period. I'm just letting you know. He's gonna be going in there and he's like, I don't even need these tools. Like, it's perfecto. I don't even understand. What toothpaste have you been using? And you just tell him it's that magical shit. I bought it at Unicorns R Us. Like, yeah, I know it's the magical shit, and you just, yeah. Brush it, brush it, brush it, and then you're done. It's like two seconds, and then you're done, and it's like, yeah. So your dentist is gonna be telling you today, like, girl, I think you have better teeth than me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'amers. Oh, you look like the most beautiful Brit in the world. Oh my God, thank you so much. I feel so bad for all British people because I'm American, love. I look like the most beautiful Brit, yet I'm American. But I do have British Jenna. She comes out every once in a while. She's a crowd favorite. When she comes out, love, it's because I'm so fucking excited that I can't stand it. I start talking like this. People are like, what? Is she bipolar? She has multiple personalities. Absolutely. Absolutely. How many fucking personalities do you have? You've had like 17 just today. Can you fucking get off me? Thank you. The world could really use more of me. Ooh. Okay. Levon. The OG Levon. Okay, because like somebody heard me call you out by name and they went and started a fucking account named Levon and then they came back in here because they were just trying to be you, sir. They're like, can I be King Levon? I want to try out being King Levon today. I'm sorry, what did you just say to me? Excuse me. Excuse me. You come here often. With that kind of attitude, I think we could use more of you. We could use more of you around here. Levon, where have you been my whole life? Actually, you've actually been here studying and learning, and I'm so proud of you. How you doing? I love that attitude. The world could really use more of me. Okay, sir. We are gifts from God, period. We are a gift from our mothers, not God. Oh my God. I'm done. I'm done focusing on your bullshit. Yo, moderator Nate, you fucking wish. Do not sow seeds of discord in my channel. Bitch, bye. Hashtag peace this. Hashtag fuck your drama. And fuck your mama. You come in here and you're like, oh my God, now God didn't bless us. My mom's vagina did. Can you please move on? Thank you. I was talking to Levon. Thank you so much. Anyway, back to Earth, where we were originally at. We are very much blessings of God because we are very much blessing ourselves. We are good gods. Ye are gods. You literally are the creator. You're the goddess and the god encapsulated in physical body, honey. There is not one person outside of you going to tell you that you cannot have something. If they do tell you, you're the only one that has to believe it. A lot of you do. You hear it from your mommy and you're like, my mama say it. My mama say it. I don't care what mom said. Do I? I care what you said. You're God. Your mom is not God of your reality. Your mom is God of her reality. Okay? And as God of her reality, she called me last night. I'm just saying. She was like, damn, I gotta call that goddess Jenna. But your mom, my mama say it. I don't care. I also don't care what your fucking dentist said. I care what do you say. Okay? He could show you an x-ray right to your face and you can deny all of it and be like, nope, nope, nope. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. But in your mind, you're saying, no, no, I reject it. And that motherfucker will be forced to come back to you and be like, I don't know how to tell you this. It's so embarrassing. It was somebody else's chart. That's somebody else. That's the teeth from the horse that I scanned yesterday. There was a horse that came in here. I don't know how I couldn't tell the difference between you and that horse. But I am so sorry. That is not your x-ray. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Like, whoopsie. I need to get my eyes checked. Girl, and all you have to do is reject it in your head. You don't, girl, you do not tell your dentist he's high as fuck. You do not look at your dentist and be like, hey, you're wrong, motherfucker. Like, you, no. No. And you do not become that crazy psychotic ex-girlfriend that just got dumped and you're like, you're fucking right. You're probably married to me, motherfucker. Girl, please. Just don't ever do it. Promise. Promise you won't be that weirdo. Promise you won't attach my name to yours in any fashion. Promise that when you try to go and tell people you manifested something, please, honey, don't attach my name to it. Don't do it. I didn't teach you that garbage. I plead the fifth. I didn't teach you that garbage. I didn't teach you to go chase a man. I didn't teach you to go tell your man, you're wrong, you fucker. We're not broken up. We're married. Because Jenna said so. No, honey. No. Shh. No. You stay over there. You stay way over there, sis. The way that your man doesn't want you, I don't want you either. Okay. The whole world doesn't want you, honey. Stay over there. Like, you guys are not supposed to be changing the 3D. That's not your job. Your job is not to force the 3D physical world to conform. Your only job is to go back in the imagination and reclaim what it is you want. Facts. Yo, DNA, I love seeing you here. God is real. If he wasn't, how do you explain all this beautiful creation? Of course God's real. No one is saying that God is real. Well, God isn't real. God was created for the weak-minded. Okay, Nate. There are people that want to believe in God. Let them. Okay? At the end of the day, I don't teach that God is not real. I teach, and you're in my class right now. Shh. Sit down, Nathan. Sit the fuck down. You're in my school now. Shh, quiet. Grab your notebook. All right, honey. What we are saying is, what I am saying, I don't care what anybody else is saying. You didn't come here for everybody else. You came here for me. Okay. You came here for what the fuck Jenna the Magical teaches. And what we are teaching is that ye are gods. Okay. Ye are gods. Period. Not, oh, you're God, but repent. You're God, but read your Bible. You're God, but go to church. You're God, but. No, you're not God, but anything. Ye are gods. You are creator of all of it. And congratulations, my love. You're in a simulation. You're in a video game. How does that feel? How does it feel to feel real in your mind and you're in a video game? Live and let live, period. You're cute. Thanks, Sam. If God isn't real, I don't know, Ty. You deleted it. I couldn't read it. Listen, Ty, if you want to go give all of your power away to somebody outside of you, then do so. I'm not going to stop you. But we have to start believing that we are it. There is no one outside of you. Guys, there's no guy in the sky with a white beard that's saying, you can have this and you can't have that because remember last week when you were a little bit drunk. I remember when you got drunk. Girl, there's nobody punishing you but you. There's nobody redeeming you but you. There's nobody rewarding you but you. There's no one giving to you but you. We are our own power. That is it. And I get it. A lot of people are so scared of this power that they would rather hurt women that are truly in this empowered state rather than pull your own head out your own bunghole and figure out your life choices. But what you're not going to do here is ever, ever, ever hate on any of the people that come to me for guidance because you want to still stay limited in the belief that a God outside of you is controlling your life. You will never do that again on my channel. You will literally never be here. I will never allow you to sit here and put your limitations on all of us. We don't live in that limitation. If we want to be mermaids tomorrow, we will be fucking mermaids. Okay? If we want to manifest a unicorn into our life, bitch, we will do so. We do not have to take on the limitations of people that still stay in that finite, limited mindset. If you want to stay in the whole, I need a book to find God. How dare you ever claim you're God, Jenna? My church would have you stoned to death. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. There are a lot of people that show up on my channel who are leaving the cult, aka Christianity. Okay, they're leaving the church. They've already left the church. They're trying to find a congregation. They're trying to find a place where they can be limitless. And if you're coming in here to sow seeds of discord because you think that your way is the only way, I'm sorry, go back to church. Go be with the people that very much believe in what you believe in. This is not the place for you. Guys, and I'm so serious. I had to tell a man that I was madly in love with. I had to tell him this last night, I think it was. I said, you're not allowed back in my life. You're not allowed to watch me on my channel. You and I disagree on so many key points, and you are going to accidentally lead people astray. If there are too many rigid egos, you're not going to allow the Holy Spirit to channel. You're not going to allow love to be the primary cause and effect on my channel. So I do not allow it. You have to leave. This is why I'm single as a Pringle, honey. I hadn't found anybody worthy of it yet. I haven't found anybody worthy of being able to be my husband. First of all, I do not think that everyone should have a platform to speak like this in my life. Go on with your own self. Go have your own platform. But over here, I do not have men impact me in any way so I can mislead an entire group, a flock that came to me for guidance and advice. Okay? So, I'm single as a Pringle for now. Thank you, Jesus. Cheers. Because I haven't been impressed yet. I haven't been impressed. When I'm impressed in my imagination and when I've impressed my subconscious, guess what? The physical 3D world will conform and I will find the sexiest motherfucker that's ever existed in the history of ever. And I will have a big rock on my finger. Until then, I don't trust any of you if you can't think like I think. And if you don't speak like you are God's gift to humanity, I don't even notice you. You better be out here talking about how you're a king. You better be out here walking that walk. You better be out here every single day telling people, I'm sorry, I didn't stutter. I said I want, period. My life is amazing, period. I always win. I always win. There are two sides of the story. What a limitation, Ty. What a limiting belief. I'm gonna read what you said, and then I'm gonna tell you that that's such a limiting belief. You say, there are two sides of the story. The way you see things and the way God sees things. My love, you are failing to see that you are God. You and the Father are one, no? Does it not say that in your book? Jesus and the Father were one? Wasn't that the whole reason he died, to give you that power, to recognize that you and the Father are one? I'm just saying right now that your eyes are God's eyes. As scary as that may be, because it's so liberating and it's so mind-bending. You are God. I'm not saying it for shits and giggles. I'm saying it because it's true. When you see something in a perspective, you are God. You're the only one seeing it that way. You are divine timing. You are Jesus. You are the God of it all. You are the only one looking and judging something righteously or unrighteously. You are it, baby. This is your video game. There's no one else outside of you saying, well, I want it this way, but you want it that way. You are God. You're God. If you have a desire for doing something that you normally wouldn't do, who is putting that desire there? A lot of people are like, oh, demons. And well, yeah, I mean, because you gave demons power to have that control over you. You've convinced yourself that demons are so real and they can make you do something that you don't want to do. You have given your power away to a demigod. I agree, Harry. I can assure you, I am not Jesus. Take that back. Why should I take that back? You go take it back, Phil. You are not Jesus, but we are all Christs. Right. We may not be the man Jesus that supposedly died 2,000 years ago with, who knows? Who knows? It was written about in a book that you bought at Target for $30. Who knows if that guy actually existed or not? You don't know that. I don't have his autograph. I don't know his shoe size. I don't know that man Jesus. Do you? I didn't think so. Right, I didn't think so. Well, he was possibly a human man. I don't know. And nor do you. So to sit here and be so adamant about, so blindly leading everybody, oh, but he was real. You don't know that, though. Just like you don't technically know there are 8 billion people on the planet, you've only met like 20 today. You believe what you were shown, and that is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of your reality is what you say it is. You say Jesus was a real human being? He was. The God in you is determining that. You see? For the rest of us, the God in us is saying, yeah, I don't know that that man was real. No one can prove it. Because that's true to me. You see? I didn't meet that guy. 2,000 years ago. He's mummified somewhere in the Middle East. I don't know him. I don't know him. And he doesn't know me. Okay? Now, so she's right when she says, we are not Jesus, but we are all Christs. Yeah, my name isn't Jesus, but I am a Christ. You are the Christ. Neo, Jesus, Dionysus. Whatever Christ figure you want to say you are it. Okay? Okay. He was Christ Jesus. I'm Christ Jenna. You're Christ Angela. You're Christ Craig. You're Christ Levon. So, guys, to be like this adamant against your own power. God, people fight for their limitations, so it just, girl, gives me a freaking headache. A migraine. I get a freaking headache. Oh my god. You want to fight against your power so much. Just go do it, Ben. No, honest. Just see yourself out. Thank you. This isn't the place for you. You're not going to like this next phase. You're not going to like what happens here next for me. You don't like this. Trust me. You're going to want to leave. This place is a little bit too woo-woo for you. A lot of people, especially that are leaving the church in droves, we're waking up at the great age. We're in the age of Aquarius right now. We're going into the new age, into the new world, okay? Everybody's waking up. Everybody's looking at our government like, who the fuck are you? And we're looking at our church leaders like, who the fuck are you? And why am I giving my children to you? We're all waking up. People are leaving their 9-to-5s in droves. They don't want to work anymore. Why should they? Why should they be fucking slaves? Why should we be slaves to a program that we don't even want to abide by anymore? These people do not have to abide by the limitations of a few of you on my channel. If you can't be here respecting the messenger and respecting the message and respecting that I know what the fuck I'm talking about, then leave my channel. Leave my live stream. Leave my head, leave my dreams, leave my bed, leave my phone, leave me the fuck alone. Go back to church where they breed limitation. Cause we're not doing that anymore. I had to literally break it off with 3 people yesterday. They're so in the whole religious mindset. Like, you're a little too stiff. You're a little too stuffy for me. It's a little too like I don't know, patriarchal. It really is. And I had to let all of them go, and I had to be like, you know what? I'm better off. Right? I'm better off alone. Same brainwash. That's what I'm trying to say. What are you trying to say? Both. We are powerful. I believe as humans, human will Oz, but I also believe there's something stronger than me, and it's divinely good and all understanding. You are it, though. You're the one commanding it. You're the one believing that there is something more powerful. Do you understand what I'm saying? You as God just admitted that there's something more powerful than you. I want you to really think about that for a second. I want you to really think about how autopilot you guys are in believing that. No, I'm talking Levon, the most brilliant mind I see, and he's like already still believing that there's something more powerful than him. It's great. I'm not even sitting here trying to like tell you guys to blaspheme God. I'm only trying to get you to see that you as God are giving something else more power than you. Always thinking there's something else that can speak for you, can vote against you, can limit you, can say no, yes. No, baby, the universe is a yes man. You are a yes man. The God self in you, the higher self, the self that is you, Levon, the only self is Christ consciousness. It is Christ awareness. It is Levon. It is your higher self. It is your soul. That is the only thing creating in this matrix. Period. Period. You are selecting infinite versions of reality using your Christ awareness. That's it. I like to be in the service of that. I just don't know what form that takes. Witchcraft, Christianity, I believe it all. You believe it all because it is all you. If you do a spell, Levon, if you do a candle spell, you're the one thinking there's validity to it. You're the one that bought the candle. You're the one that put salt on it. You believed that something would happen if you did that. And when you pop a pill, you believe as God that you're going to take this thing and it's going to heal you. So to say, well, I know what it is. If it's witchcraft, it is all you. It is all you. The reason witchcraft works, you. The reason Christianity works, you. The reason Islam works, you. It is really all you. And it's like so many people want to fight for their limitations, and you guys just want to be like, well, but God though. Right, but you are God though. Oh, I've been known on so many occasions to when I receive a huge blessing, a huge miracle, and the reality in my 3D physical world, I always praise God. I praise God. Who else is there to praise? The devil? Girl, the devil wants me flatlined, living under a bridge. Not air conditioned, with a roof over my head and food in the fridge. Girl, there is no one else to thank but God. So I'm not even going to sit here and tell you, guys, is it real? God is absolutely fucking real. You are it. You're the one that every day wakes up to go to work to feed your family. You're the one every day that says, oh, I got to fix my car. You're the one every day that draws the painting. You're the one every day that pays your bill. You are a good God, no? All I'm trying to do is get you guys to understand that you have been giving your power away to something outside of you for a very long time. Even your 3D matrix, when something happens and you're like, oh, well, I guess that's just how it is. That is you literally as God giving power away to the 3D. And just like Jesus says, I have overcome the world, so have you. Your Christ itself has overcome this 3D dynamic. You've overcome this shit. I don't care if the dentist tells you this thing. I don't care if your boyfriend says he wants to. I don't care. You have overcome it. The Christ you can. But so many of you want to keep saying, but there's something outside of me so much more powerful. Okay. Love that for you, love. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. You go ahead though. You go ahead. That's fun. That's fun. I refuse. I am the Most High God. I am the Most High God of my reality. Period. I control it all. I rule and reign with Christ. I rule and reign as Christ of my reality. I'm Neo in this bitch, honey. I'm Neo in this bitch. I'm Neo in I'm Neo. Thank you, Trinity, for waking me up. I'm Neo in this bitch. I create all things. I speak abundance in my life. I say money is abundant. I say I'm the richest person alive. I say every single one of you thrives. You're all happy and independent and thriving, and you're all so rich, and you all have beautiful families, and you're so healthy, and you can travel, and you have fun, and you have everything in my reality is perfection, because I refuse to say otherwise. I refuse to look at whatever garbage was presented to me today and be like, oh, that's just how it is. No, the fuck it isn't. No, the fuck it isn't. I should be laughing in its face. If you were to open your bank account right now, after telling yourself you're a billionaire, you would be laughing in that Chase Bank's account app. You'd be laughing. You're sitting here telling yourself, oh my God, men are obsessed with me, and I'm already married. I'm so happy. And then your man tells you, no, leave me alone. Girl, you should be laughing. It should honestly be that. You should be so confident in yourself knowing that you run all of this, that it should just be a laugh. It should be a laughing joke. Right. Right. Absolutely, you should fucking laugh in its face. That's what you should do, love. You should be laughing in the 3D fucking Matrix face. Okay. I have to pee real bad. Stop talking nonsense and get ironing done. What's your name? Oh, look, I don't give a fuck. Anyway, we are not about to accept anything garbage today in our reality. You either acknowledge that you run this shit, or you get the fuck off my live stream and you never show up here again. Hashtag click off. I don't care. I'm not about it. You guys, the limitation is for the church. Go to a different church group, honey. Go somewhere, okay? Go put money in somebody else's collection plate. Go give your energy and time and focus and comments to somebody else, because first of all, why are you giving energy to a girl that you can't stand? I'll never understand it. I'll never understand why so many people sit here for hundreds and hundreds of minutes every week staring holes in my face, and they can't stand a goddamn thing I'm preaching. Bro, you're not about to change my mind anytime soon. So why would you help me feed the algo? Why are you giving me more minutes on the algorithm? Why are you typing comments to keep your girl relevant? Girl, you should be leaving. Weren't you leaving? Shoo. Don't you have somewhere to be? Like your mom's basement or something? I'm just kidding. I was already there last night, your mom's basement. I didn't see you there. Anyway, guys, what I'm so freaking tired of is wasting time. Go live your life, honey. A lot of you do not agree with how controversial I am. You don't agree with sovereignty. You don't agree with personal power. You're scared. I get it. Go back to church. They breed fear there. You'll find a nice cozy spot in a pew somewhere and you'll take everything they say at face value and you'll believe in that shit. The rest of us, no thank you. I don't have to go spend $30 at Target for a book just to be told that it's 100% real when I don't know that dude. Adam, Eve, Judas, Jesus. I don't know those people. And they don't know me. So I don't have to acknowledge that they're real because they aren't. Not in my reality. Okay? They might be real in your reality. I don't know. Do you have his autograph? I don't know who that Jesus guy is. Okay? So I'm just going to let you guys all know right now, you will not want to be here if you are so stuck in the old ways. If you don't want to bend, you will break. We're in a new age now. We're in the age of Aquarius. It is here. New World Order already been here. I'm about to teach you how to get everything you want, but I'm not teaching everybody because. So, I know it's controversial. I was trained to be able to handle all this hate and you know, the anger that comes at me because people cannot stand an empowered woman who doesn't need anything. I don't need your money. I don't need your fucking compliments. I don't need your approval. I don't need your subscription. I don't need your thumbs up, bitch. I don't need anything from you. Anything. And I've not asked you for anything. The only thing I've asked you is when you step in my little book club we got going on over here, that you wipe your feet before you sit down. Do not take all the nasty limitations from the outside world and bring it over here to the land of fucking magic. You can be a unicorn tomorrow if you want to be. Okay? I'm not here to be your friend. Girl, I'm not here for friends. I'm gonna be completely straight up. I'm 37 years old. I've never been here for a friend a day in my life. Nope. Too selfish for that shit. I am way too selfish for friends. I'm not here for friendships. I'm not here for even a relationship. I'm here to get my soul aligned with the Most High God. I'm here to remember that I am the Most High God. And I'm here to remind you that you as well are the Most High God in your reality, not your mom, not a politician, not your bank account, not your boss when he tells you, no, I'm not giving you that raise. Not the car dealership when they say, oh, it's so much more expensive than we thought. No. I'm here to remind you that ye are gods. And if you don't want to be here for this ride, see yourself out, honey. That's a public service announcement. You're not going to like this new version of me. I've changed a lot. I was just literally in a fucking trailer for 3 months having literal witches perform rituals on me. Honey, I've changed a lot. I'm not that girl anymore. The whole like, holier than thou, oh my God, hold my Bible and let's go to... Girl, nah. I've already left these cults and these covens, the fucking Illuminati wishes, honey. Okay? Your little book club after church on Sunday at Starbucks, honey, they fucking wish. Those women wish. I'll never work for another... I don't work for groups. I do not work for even the fucking witches that came after my ass. Girl in a trailer in the middle of Iowa in the fucking cornfield. Where witchcraft like that is allowed to be had because who's gonna fucking stop them? Girl, there is not one thing gonna stop me except me. There's not one person or thing gonna stop you except you. And your fear of success. Your fear of this power. You may have a fear of your superpower, but I'm here to remind you it doesn't matter. You're powerful. Sorry. Get over it. You created hell on earth? Cool, acknowledge it. Because you're about to create heaven on earth too. Only God, who created hell, you, would be able to create heaven. You. You have to acknowledge that your shit thoughts until now, though you didn't mean to, none of us, honey, none of us meant to. Do you think I wanted to be tortured by witches and warlocks? Right. But my shit thinking, my shit beliefs, the way that I thought and assumed people could be out to get me, it literally happened like that because I assumed it was real. I assumed witch bitches were powerful. And so they were. And now I'm like, honey, y'all fucking wish. So yeah, well, I'll never understand is why anybody would show up on my channel and they don't even like me. You don't like the way I look. You don't like the shit I preach. You don't like my friends. You don't like the mod God squad. I don't understand. Why would you sit here and type your little Cheeto dusted fingers on the keyboard just to keep helping my algorithm? Girl, I don't understand it. Do you really like getting me paid? I really will never understand. The trolls that literally work for me for free, I guess. Girl, you're out here putting me higher and higher and higher in the algo, and I love that. Thank you. People are finding me all across the planet because of you guys, yeah. So anyway, I will never understand it. And I'm so good to go. I'm so free of all of that karmic bullshit because, like, these people were warned so many times. Why are you watching this, girl? Especially religious people who are just, especially Christians, they're not supposed to suffer a witch. I'm like, bro, you're making this witch suffer a lot. I fucking hate reading your comments. Yo, it's against your religion to be here, not mine. No, that's the truth, though. I mean, that is kind of the truth, though. No, that is really kind of the truth. I didn't go to your channel. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't go to yours to sit there and like, fuck yeah. I didn't do that. You came to mine. You're the one with the rules not to do it, and yet you're doing it anyway. So the irony of all ironies is you have a deity that told you not to do it, yet you do it anyway through a lack of self-regulation and lack of self-discipline. And people like that think that somehow me and the people that are congregating over here on this teeny tiny little corner of the internet are somehow going to take the blame for being this awesome while you guys fucking suck and you can't leave to save your life. So go ahead somewhere else. This isn't the place for you. And we've warned you, I don't know, 7 billion times. It's against your religion, not mine. Remember that. Cheers. Anyway, please stop talking. I highly doubt I'm going to stop talking anytime soon, my love. Pretty sure my literal gig is just to talk all day. Make them good. That's it, man. So, yeah, it's like, focus on what you do want. So what is it you guys do want? What is it you're trying to manifest? Keep focusing on, of course I win at life. Everything in my life is so easy. How did my life get this easy? Everything works out for me. I always land on my feet. Everything is so good. I'm the luckiest person alive. Keep focusing on that. I know that the 3D, when it shows you something, you tend to believe it, but you have to realize that it's just a temporary reality. If it's not good, it's not done yet. If it's not perfect, you're not done yet as God building your reality, then are you? Right. You're not done yet. So stop thinking that bullshit you see in the 3D is all there is. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, let's spray some bitch be gone spray. Bitch be gone. Bitch be gone. Yeah. And also, let's bring in some really cool people. Like, I'm so excited to meet my brothers and sisters. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Like, you guys are already awesome, but like, let's bring in some really cool new people. Yeah, let's bring in some awesome people that are so excited to learn. Like, I'm excited to teach. I'm excited to pee is what it is, because your girl's bladder is super full. Right. Let me tinkle winkle while you listen to this beautiful song that I made, okay? Okay. Oh, hold on. Ooh, girl, this song is so fucking good. I love this. It's 432 hertz, so it should make you feel something. Okay. So intermission, just a second. I have to tinkle winkle. Okay. Had to wash my face. Whew. There were some attacks on my face. I went in there and I looked at the mirror and I was like blotchy right here and here, and I was like, no. Bye. Not today, love. Not on my watch. Is it 11:11? Your time is coming, buddy. It already came and went, honey. Levon, it already came and went. It's time's already up, my love. Anyway, Levon, great to see you again. I'm really impressed by you. Your mind is as sharp as a sword. I love it. I love seeing what I've been seeing lately. How you been doing? All right, guys. Look, there doesn't have to be any anger. There doesn't have to be any hate. There's just go away because you don't appreciate. Like, go, just leave. Like, you don't have to be here. It's actually, you don't have to. That's the coolest part about it. That's why when people call me a cult leader, I'm like, bruh, you get that you don't have to be here, right? That's like the opposite of a cult. I should know. I've been subjected to 4 of them. So you do not have to be here. And I would actually implore you to not be here. You have really important things to do. A lot of you are out here about to sign karmic contracts with people because you still in love. You still have lessons to learn in how the world works. So what's going to happen, guys, is you're elevating, your vibration is elevating a lot. And so people have to leave. They have to leave you alone. They're going to be signing soul contracts with people. New jobs, new people, they're moving departments. It's like change is coming, and these people do not get to be in your energy any longer. So they're being chewed up and spit out. Speaking of, they're going to be chewed up and spit out because why the hell did you? Exactly. They're leaving. There's 2 men that just showed up right here. Leaving. They're passerbys. They're allowed to watch, see you, and then move right along. They do not get to stay. Okay? My thoughts specifically. I don't have time for doubt. Ooh. Speak to me, Levon. Speak to me. Speak to me, Levon. Yeah, I really like where your head is at. I like where your head is headed. Ooh. Yeah. Gosh, it is a little weird that this place, that's like a very private, like, fenced-in area, and then you just see this one man walk past, and then you see another man walk past, and I'm just like, oh, okay. I thought this shit was pretty private today, but yeah. 3 men in my apartment in one day. And the AC, that's probably what they're out there trying to fix, I bet. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I bet that is it too. I bet that is it. I think that they're checking the AC, probably more Freon or whatever. Because, like, it's blowing air. Which is good. It's such a good sign. But it's like warm air. So I bet they're fixing that right now. Anyway, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? So, okay, guys. All I wanted to tell you was that if you see something today in your physical reality and you're like, no, thank you, I don't accept that, you are allowed to immediately, when you rebuke it, put a new idea there. No, I said this instead. No, I know what the 3D said. Like, this is like the most powerful shit you'll ever do, all right? No, I know that just happened. No. I know that just took place because I'm not crazy. I'm not delusional. I understand that I was told no. But I say, me as God, but I say, that's not final. And absolutely fucking not. Cool. I love that for you. I didn't settle. I'm not settling, and I didn't stutter. It will be like this, period, because I fucking say so. I don't care how it happens. I'm going to go in my imagination, and I'm going to prove that it happens in my imagination. You keep seeing it in your imagination, and that is all the proof that you need. That is the validation. Look at that. I literally manifested you out of thin air. I was like, let's bring in somebody new. You are that power. You're the only one that's going to determine that it worked or didn't work. Your 3D world is certainly not going to be the first thing to fucking validate you. Like, if your man just told you, I don't want you anymore, leave me alone, you're not about to change his motherfucking mind. This version of him that told you to fuck right off already exists, my love. You're not about to change his mind. And certainly chasing after him like a fucking lunatic is not going to do it. You go into your imagination and you say, yeah, okay, that did happen, but that was because of my shitified thoughts. That was because I didn't control my thoughts enough. I didn't think that I was worthy of love at the time. I thought that he could tell me no, so he did tell me no. That's it, love. That's it, love. It's fucking game over. You're allowed to say that reality happened, but I say. Like, looking at it like, okay, I get why that happened because I thought it could. I thought so-and-so could tell me no. Okay. So go into your imagination where you're only told yes. And keep seeing it. It's about how it affects you, period. What's your name? Thanks for being here. Anyway, it is such a powerful day. It is the best day that's ever been in existence. Girl, you are so fucking powerful. You're a god. No. You are the god. You are it. I'm not about to tell you no. Your mom may tell you no, but you're the one that has to believe it. Even your doctor. If your doctor was like, oh, well, there's this thing, and you're the one that says yes. It's like an example I give my clients is like, you have 2 diagnoses from 2 different doctors, yeah? Say you have 3. You have one doctor that says you're perfectly healthy. You have one doctor that says, oh, it's a sprain. And then you have another doctor that says, oh, it's a broken ankle. Which one is right? Who is the one determining which doctor is correct the bundle? Who is determining that? You as God. You are giving your power away to one of these doctors. Which one? There it is, love. There it is. Go sit on that all day. Yeah. Which one? To have the diagnosis given to you. You're the one that determines it. Girl, this gray hair is pissing me off. You're it. There is no one else gonna tell you. What do you say goes? Say, like, if your boss, he's like, oh well, we're not giving any bonuses this year. You're the one believing that garbage. You believed it. You believed that your boss could have more power over your paycheck than you do, honey. Bitch, you are your boss's boss. You're your boss's 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 boss. I don't understand. Reject that shit. It doesn't matter the how. It doesn't matter how that boss will get a sudden idea like, oh, you know what? We can move these assets over and they can get a bonus from that. It doesn't matter how it's going to happen. You go into your imagination and you refuse anything else. Jody, and you are now my spirit character. Oh my gosh, Jody, I fucking love you. You're my sister from another mister. I love it. Thanks for being here. I actually literally just manifested you, honey, out of thin air. I was like, I can't wait to meet some really brilliant minds. We've got a couple in here already. My God Mod Squad, they are, I can't even believe they're real. I can't even believe you guys are freaking real. These minds, they're so brilliant. Brilliant, honey. I mean, Levon, he's out here impressing the shit out of me. He's been doing some real work. He and I, we kind of went our separate ways, and then recently he came back, and I was like, all right, sir, who are you? Who are you? Looking real good. I love that brain of yours. So yeah, he just got back in my life, and I love that. And yeah, you guys are just so good. We're about to have everything we want. Stop accepting breadcrumbs from the universe. You are allowed to demand more. Just to let you know, this is one thing that church will not teach you. Bitch, you are allowed. You are allowed to get loud in God's face, in the universe's face, whatever you call it, whatever the out there is. You are allowed to be like, excuse me, did I fucking stutter? No, I didn't. I said more money in my bank account, didn't I? That is exactly what I meant. You don't say that to your boss, okay? You go in your imagination and you say it to yourself. You say, I didn't stutter. Here's how I'm gonna prove I didn't stutter. Here's how I'm gonna prove that I am wealthy. I'm gonna go to my imagination and I'm gonna claim wealth. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper and be like, bitch, that's my money. Bitch, better have my money. That's what I'm gonna do. That's how I prove I'm abundant. You are money. You are a walking ATM. You are that promotion. You are your boss. Okay? You're your boss's 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 boss. So of course he's going to give you a raise. You're going to a version of reality where they are so wealthy they have more to give you. You're not changing this version of him. Your boss already said no in this version. They're broke as shit at your job. But there are infinite versions of that same corporation. You understand? Right. If it wasn't for employees, businesses don't exist. There it is. There it is, sis. Yes. So if it were for you being at your company, your boss wouldn't even be wealthy. Oh, think about it. Think about it. That's why when women come to me and they're like, I wanted to manifest my own money, but I manifested a really rich guy instead. I don't see the problem, sis. I'm sorry. What's the problem? You're a goddess and you created a very wealthy man in your reality who wants to spoil you so you do nothing all day but watch soap operas and hug trees? Really? What's the problem? I forgot the problem. Because the problem doesn't exist. Only the solution exists. So people who are like, oh, but I just wanted to be so independent. Girl, you're a goddess. You realize that you're the goddess and you realize that the reason your man is rich is because of you. The reason your man loses the job is because of you. The reason the man gets the promotion is because of you. You are God of your reality. When you feel like it's a cheat code, that's when you know you made it. When you feel like it's too easy and it's stacked in your favor and it's like ridiculously evil. I mean, even evil. When you think that it's ridiculously, what was I gonna say? When it's ridiculously evil, that's how you know you made it. That's how you know you made it. When it's ridiculously easy. And it's like, wow, is this evil because I'm actually winning at life? Yeah, I guess so. Let everybody think it. Let everybody think it but you. Girl, the way that everyone thinks that free will is a thing, there is no free will. There's never been free will. People show up in your reality the way that you've assumed they will. Do you think that your boyfriend had free will to tell you that he was going to break up with you? He had zero free will. You made him show up like that. You as God had assumptions that you could be broken up with, so he literally abided by your wishes. And in the same way that you're going to assume that you guys are married, he has no free will over that either. There is no free will in your reality. This is a video game, my love. The only one that has free will is you. Anyway, whether you like that or not, here's somebody. You have a point, sis. Thank you so much. A bit of every. Oh, I like that. I like that name. If it wasn't for employees, businesses don't exist. Exactly. The proof in that is to look back from where you are now. Right. Don't look too far back. Stay in the present. Stay remembering who you are now. Because you've already left so many versions of yourself behind. They feel like past lives now. They feel like past life versions of you. You are being your highest self. You are being the version of you that your past self wanted to be. You're it now. You're the one that naturally thinks thoughts aligned with, I'm rich, I'm wealthy. All I do is heal. I'm literal health. I'm wealth. I am that apartment. I am that luxury apartment. I am popular. I am famous. I am whatever. You're it. You're it. And we need to start being brave. Be brave in that. Yes. Quest. Sure. Go back. Go back. Remember who you used to be versus who you are now. Yep. That growth, honey. Yep. Hold on, let me just for a second. Let's just clear the energy. Let's get everyone out of the energy that isn't aligned with truth and love and positivity. Let's just get out that negative, heavy energy, okay? Down to even these two AC guys that are fixing the air conditioning unit. They walked like right past my window, and I wasn't expecting it because this is like a private, like closed off fenced area, and I wasn't expecting it, so it even startled me. So let's even get that out. Let's just like, yeah. Let's just get out all the weird vibes, the gunky weird vibes. The Matrix is fun though. I love it. I love you. Jody, thanks for being here. Great to meet you. When it's this easy, it can suddenly feel like, is this supposed to be this easy? Like, I win all the time, I make money easily, my man is obsessed with me and everything's going right, and we stopped our couples therapy because we're just doing so well. Like, you guys might have this like feeling of, it's all going so right. Is that how it should be? That's when you know you made it, baby. When that feeling of like, it's so easy. Is it supposed to be like this? No. It is. You're supposed to just be enjoying love. Like, you're just supposed to be enjoying the fruits of your labor. Yo. Oh man. Jody the Jedi. Yo, I fucking love you, girl. Thank you for being here. I just manifested you out of thin air. Hi, my name's Jenna the Magical. I manifest everything I want out of thin air, including you. I wanted you, sis. I wanted you. I was like, you know what this Chad needs? Jody. I miss that bitch. She needs to come into my life right now, and boom, spawned you like that. Like in 10 seconds. It was nothing. It was nothing at all. Because we always win. Because we don't play small. So today's message was, you're going to recognize that though your 3D matrix may show you a temporary anomaly, a glitch, you're allowed to be like, first of all, that's very weird. Second of all, that's not what I was manifesting. Right. Oh, okay. Sure, it happened, but I say. Oh, no, wait, right, but I say. And then you go back into reprogram it. You go back into your imagination and you reprogram what the fuck you wanted to say again. Sometimes the most powerful thing that can happen to you is being told no. You get to see what you don't want so that you start seeing what you do want. Girl, I'll tell you, the best thing that ever happened to me was being homeless. 2.5 years being on the streets. I'm telling you what, being broken up with, being abused, not having food, not having water, not having shelter. Best thing that ever happened to me. I never want that again. So you see what you don't want, acknowledge it, and then be like, this is what I do want. The most powerful thing you can do is get told no, and then immediately realize that you told yourself no. You did it to yourself. Should we sue our parents along with the government? Oh, Good question. Good question. Oh, that's it. Wait, fucking hell. First of all, Jody, yo, where you been my whole life? First of all, that's the fucking craziest question I've ever been asked in the history of ever. Girl, I already like you. You're my favorite. Secondly, god damn, I didn't know that came fully equipped. I didn't know that you were gonna come with that kind of brain, okay? So, you gotta be careful what you wish for. Thirdly, why would you sue anybody? You're God and you created that reality. You agreed as a soul to be in a confinement facility called a fucking hospital and to have people take shit from you that wasn't really allowed, but it was allowed. You decided to incarnate in the 3D, no? All right. So are you God or not? We can't live in victim mode and be a God at the same time. You can't serve two masters. Though I know you didn't do it consciously. You did do so consciously. At a soul level, you agreed to this shit. So now, play by the rules. You played by the rules then. Play by the rules now and recreate the rules, honey. Sue them for what? And I've found personally that you can't really extract blood from a turnip anyway. You keep expecting love from places that love can't be found. A lot of our parents, parental figures, they don't have love. They've never met God's love. They've never seen God. Sometimes the first time people can see unconditional love is when you leave. That's when they know God is real, when you leave. I'm not saying don't go sue. I suppose do it if you want. You know you'd win, so go sue. Go manifest a lawyer that would take your case and sue. Personally, for me, learn not to get myself involved in shit like that just because it's I got better things to do. I don't like being in that competitive, combative mode of well, I want this. And I've recently had to forgive somebody for keeping money from me that is literally mine, legally and spiritually. But I had to realize that if I let this go and forgive my trespassers as God, me, forgives me, my vibration matters so much more than a couple $100. My vibration is worth trillions. So I don't fucking care. I just let it go. I don't hold on to the grudge of, oh, they put my footprint on a piece of paper. Who gives a fuck? You're welcome. That's as close to an autograph as you'll ever get of this bad bitch. You're welcome. At the end of the day, you're going to have to realize that your vibration and your just who you are matters so much more than these grudges. Being as light as a feather spiritually, having your heart weighed against a feather and being as light as a feather is all that matters. Fuck that $100. Fuck that $10,000. Fuck that whatever. Watch the universe give it back to you in dividends. Watch something else come in. Who's the real criminals? Period. I mean, let them sit with that heaviness and knowing what they did, stealing from you. You, my love, get to go experience joy and bliss. All you have to really do is go back into your imagination and recreate it anyway. So, if somebody did take money from you, go back in your imagination and say, nope, I already received it all. Be truly in your power instead of feeling like you have to bully the 3D or fight for something in the third dimension. You're not. You're going into your imagination and you're claiming it there. So if you were to sue, you would already win. You have to know that you would already win. The money's already yours. Go into your imagination, Jody, and understand that they had no choice but to give you the win, the settlement. If you want to go that route, do it. If you want to win the lottery, do it. You want to find money outside on the ground, do it. It doesn't matter how the money shows up. Go into your own imagination where the money is already there. It doesn't matter. Don't think about the suing part. Don't think about the war part. Don't think about the struggle part. Don't think about the angry, the bitter, the back and forth. Don't focus on that shit. Focus on the win. You already have it. It's already yours. It's already yours. Look at the bank account and see the money already there. Live in that reality. It's already there. All right? Because even asking, do you think I should sue? That is you showing me the version of you that still doesn't think you have the money. And I refuse to see that version. You already got a settlement. Right? In summer, I was actually shocked as shit to learn that they were doing like the MK Ultra trials. I was like, where the hell did we go? They're out here doing the trials now for that? People are being held accountable for MK Ultra? Girl, where the fuck did we go? It's feeling like the Nuremberg trials of the World War II. When all of those Nazis, had to sit down and be held accountable for what they did. It's given. The government's already being held responsible, my love. There's already settlements with your name on it. There's already money with your name on it. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is mentally align with that version that already has it. Are you being that powerful? What would the version of you think if you already had the money? If you were to find out that you just won the settlement today and your bank account was fully loaded, what would you be thinking right then in that moment? Wow, I did it. So incredibly powerful. God, this is so easy. This is too easy. So think those thoughts now. Think those thoughts now. Life is so easy, it's insane. Is it really this easy? Oh my God, it's so easy. Everything in my life is so easy. This is really stacked in my favor. This is rigged in my favor. Oh my God, this is the easiest shit ever. Is it honest, this easy? Think thoughts from there. Spiritual. So to sue would be to reclaim my force field without the MK and chemtrails. Yeah, exactly. It is energetic. So claim it all back. Claim it all back by right now in this present moment saying, of course they gave it to me. That's mine, bitch. That footprint, mine. That whole hospital, mine. That old reality, mine. And it's closing down. All of these timelines are shutting down because the only reality you're in now is the one where the fucking government is outed for being disgusting. Where no one trusts the government. Good. We shouldn't. Okay? So now our tax dollars, when we pay into said government, now goes towards the cleanup crew. The men and women that you pay now to sit these monsters down and say, excuse me, MK Ultra, what? Your dollars now go to the government to regulate itself. You were God the whole time. Unfortunately, as God, we were asleep and we were allowing the government officials to run freaking rampant. But now our minds, control the government, not the other way around. You see, isn't that so crazy? MK Ultra was controlling us. Now you've shifted realities and you run the shit, not the government. Isn't that so fitting? Your mind is making these MK Ultra practitioners sit their ass down and answer for their crimes. And it's so ironic. They were literally controlling your mind and now you're controlling the whole situation. Absolute karma, bitch. Absolutely, absolutely the end times. I don't know what to tell you. You guys have literally just won the war. So you just won the war. Aren't you excited? I mean, that shit is so crazy. It's literally, there's literal proof that you're winning the war. Thanks, sound. I love you so much, girl. But yeah, it's proof. It's proof when my moderators take out the trash. I don't even have to lift a finger. It's proof you guys are winning. It's proof. You guys, these people are forced to fucking flee the planet. These dark demonic forces, these lower vibrational entities, they can't even stay here. It's uncomfortable. It's very weird. It's uncomfortable. It makes them feel icky and like, ooh, they squirm in their seat. They don't like it. And you know, I did channel this message recently that a lot of these like politicians and these like higher ups in the church and stuff, I was getting like, not only are they being forced to sit down and really tell the truth during these trials, but they feel so uncomfortable. The demons that they work with, they feel so uncomfortable being interrogated that they're actually like willingly vomiting up like answers, like bleh. Okay, I did this. Yes, so-and-so told me to. Haha, so-and-so said to do that, and then she said this, and then that happened, and then this happened, and oh my god, yeah. Yeah, and that happened too. And then I was told to do this to this person, and then I formed that government agency, and then this, and then this, and this. It's like their demons are so uncomfortable, and they just want to get out of this so bad, that they're like literally able to just bleh. He told me. Huh, that happened though. Check that email. Here's the password. Blah, 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 blah. Yo! They just, wow, it's hilarious. Jenna is the council. Much love. Oh, I love you. Tony, I love you so much. So they should be on the spot. How it's going to be. They're sitting on trial. I couldn't even believe it. It was like I saw the news about the MK Ultra trial, right? And I was like, oh, this is AI. Isn't that wishful thinking? And then I saw another video and it was like a very reputable source. I was like, are they really? Is MK Ultra programs on trial? Where the fuck did I go? And last night my twin flame came to me in spirit and groveling, crying. I just couldn't even believe it. He's been falsely incarcerated. That man has been persecuted. He's been homeless longer than I was. This man, he worked oh God, I'm about to cry. He worked tirelessly to help homeless men while he would do so much to protect innocent men and women on the street. And oh, I fell in love with him because of it. Sweetest man I've ever met in my life. That man was willing to literally die to help people, to protect people. You know, I've never actually had a man truly care about me enough. Like, he bought me my first ever weapon. It was like a can of like pepper spray or mace or whatever. And he bought it for my birthday when I was on the streets. And it was just so beautiful. And then one day I was in this Airbnb. It was like right above a home shelter, because there was like 5 or 6 rooms, and any time there could be up to like a dozen random strangers there. And one day I was being spiritually attacked, and that man, on his own dime, while he was already struggling, he rented an Uber. He got an Uber and came across state lines to come to the house to do a protection ceremony over me in the house as a shaman. Yeah. Well, he's Native American, so he's very connected to Source, very connected to the Great Spirit. And so he came over just to protect me in the house. Just for me. I'll never forget that. There are just times that at the lowest of low moments, like at the time when everybody else abandons you, there's that one, you know? And he came back about a couple weeks ago. I hadn't talked to him in a whole year. And he messaged me a couple weeks ago. And at the time, I was talking to somebody else. So I dismissed him pretty quick. I talked to him and I said, I love you and I forgive you, but I'm moving on. And it ended up not working out with the guy that I was just starting to talk to. It wasn't anything really that serious, but I wanted to give it the best that I had. So I dismissed my ex. Anyway, last 2 nights, he has been flooding my world, flooding my consciousness, flooding my dreams, flooding me telepathically, like just, and last night, it was so overwhelming. Before sleep, I drifted off. You know when you're half in and out of sleep and you wake up and then you feel them right there? That's exactly how it was. I woke up and I felt him like right there. And I even said his name. When I first came to, that's how real it felt that he was sleeping right next to me. And I started just bawling, crying, and like the kind of crying that is like soul felt. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I should have been there for you. They've kept me caged. They've kept me imprisoned this whole time. And I know all too well because in one day, just yesterday, 3 of my exes, past life soulmates, all broke my heart. 3 men that I have been with in past lives and in this lifetime broke my heart. Just because he has been showing up for 2 days. That's how much this man is a protector. He's been protecting my energy. And these fucking moochers are so salty. Good, they should be. I'm so glad I'm seeing the truth. But yeah, my twin flame. Most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. I'm not settling. I know who I want. I want the man that had nothing and still gave everything. I want the man that had been homeless years before I was. I want the man that loved me when I had absolutely nothing, nowhere to go, no money, no house, no car, no job, no nothing. I want that man, and I'm not settling. All these other fucking fakes, they had the whole world. They couldn't even give a dime while I was struggling. This one guy recently told me he's been watching me for 3 years. 3 years. Just this week came into my life and said, yeah, I've been watching you for like 3 years and you know, I prayed for you. It's like, okay, cool. So you watched me homeless all this time? Not one email. Not one, hey, get better. Not one time. Not nothing. Not really? Cool. So you believed in what I do enough to sit here and stare holes in my face. But you didn't believe in what I do enough to get a reading from me or come to me for coaching or even just hold space, thank me. Like, you know what I mean? It's insane. It's insane. So anyway, the man that I want is the man that was literally homeless with me at the exact same time. Going through hell on earth at the exact same moment that I was. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who I'm about to marry. And I'll never stop. I'm never gonna settle. I know exactly who I want. Jenna's telling us about her experience. Yeah, if you want to be here to hear it, you can. If you don't, you can leave. Always a shadow love waiting for the light. Oh, I love it so much. He's so beautiful. Oh, honey. He's the strongest man I've ever met. Oh, girl. Wait. Hold on. Oh, shut up. No. Oh, my girl. The fucking AC is working. Yo, just talking about him, just being in his energy. Whoa, it's like just deciding. I'm not settling. I want him. I want the one that literally gave his life for God's people. The homeless men that he helped, and he's Native American, so he didn't even have any privilege. Like, I remember one time he called me when he was at this church and he was hungry. He had no food. He called me. He's like, babe, I'm at this church right now. I was like, honey, are you all right? He was like, nah. This is my last hope. I don't know. He was like really not doing well. I can't believe the AC's working right now, girl. That's insane. It's almost like I want to be with him, and it's like the universe is like, okay, here come your blessings then. The only one that deserves your blessings. All you have to do is make a decision. You just have to decide. You know? I know who I want to give it to. The one who suffered with me. I remember he was at church and he was like, it was like their off hours. It was like noon or something on a Monday or something. And he called me, and while he was on the phone, the pastor came over and he said, how can I help you, sir? And my gorgeous, beautiful, divine, lovely masculine was like, hi sir, you don't happen to have any food, do you, maybe? And the guy was like eyeing him up and down, and you can hear it in his voice. He's like, I don't know, what are you doing here? Why do you want to be here? What's going on? Because I think he looked menacing, you know. He's got darker skin, you know, he's got copper skin, he's pretty bulky. This dude's muscly, he's got muscles. He just looked like a bad boy, you know. And so anyway, I'm on the phone, and the pastor not only does not give him food, but calls in some of his friends. By the time the pastor called a couple of his buddies and kicked him out. He had like people that weren't even in the church come over. I'm talking there were like 3 or 4 men that by the time I heard on the phone what they were doing, they were about to rough him up, manhandle him to get him out of the church. He hung up because he was so embarrassed. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. I'll never forget how the church disowned me and him and a whole bunch of people that needed help. I'll never forget it. And if there's anything I can do, and honey, there is a lot I can do, church will be going down. The whole system. The whole fucking system. And you know what I hope it is? I hope it's me and him coming into union. That's what I hope sends this whole world into a tailspin. I hope he and I being in love makes the whole matrix glitch the fuck out. That's what I hope. I'll never forget how he hung up because he was so embarrassed. Right before they were about to put hands on him to get him out. You could hear it too. You could hear the men. They were so pissed. They're like, yeah, you need to leave. You need to fucking leave. We don't have anything for you here. And then he goes click and hangs up on me. And there'd be times that he would call me so upset. He had nobody because they had just taken all his homeless friends' blankets. The police literally took homeless people's blankets and tents and pillows. There was nothing I could do. There is only one man worthy of me. Fuck everyone else. Every other man fucking rot in hell. I don't care. I don't care. I'm done. I'm done. Just 3 exes of mine yesterday. I ended all of it. All of them. Every last one. Told them, get the fuck out of my life. You're done. You're absolutely done. There's only one that I want. And I will never settle. I am not that girl to settle. Please. I'm a fucking goddess. I'm not about to settle. I know who I want. I know who I want in my bed. I know who I want in this luxury apartment with me. Ooh, I know which man I want in my bed. big ass, soft, comfy, 100% Egyptian Yo, I know who I want in this gorgeous luxury apartment with food in my fridge. Oh, I know who I want to give it to. I know who I want to fucking give it to. Yeah. If everybody else can fuck off. Fucking asshole who literally told me this week, oh, I've been watching you for 3 years. Not a damn fucking dime. Not one thank you. Not an email. Oh, girl. What a mooch. What a mooch. Well, you've had my real twin flame, my real divine counterpart out here literally getting locked up, falsely incarcerated, manhandled by the church, and he was still every single fucking day fighting for homeless people. You know what? Game over. I already decided. And you know what's so great? The universe blesses me for deciding. My AC is working right now. It's chilly as hell, girl. Super cold air. Hadn't worked all day. It was right as I talk about it, boom, I get blessed. I know who I want. There's only one worthy enough for me. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud. I'm so fucking proud of him. There's nobody else that deserves it. There is no one else worthy of my inheritance. There's nobody else worthy of my body. There's nobody else worthy of my apartment. There's nobody else worthy of the food that God provided for me in my fridge. There's nobody else worthy of having a fucking ring on my finger. There's no one else worthy. I know which one I want. And there will not be one motherfucker telling me no. There won't be a judicial system telling me no. There won't be a fucking parent telling me no. There won't be nobody. No one will tell I can't have him, period. I already do. He's already mine. Felt it last night, 100% in the spirit. I felt that man is already mine. Whew. Not one motherfucker's gonna tell me no. Not one church member, not one clergyman. Not even the fucking 3D Matrix when it says he doesn't answer my calls. Yeah, fuck that. No one's gonna tell me no. Not one person. Not one judge. Not one police officer. Absolutely not. I love him. That's my man. Period. He suffered right alongside me. And how many of these fuckers can say the same? I was homeless for years. Being abused. Literally being tortured by men on the streets. And I'll tell you what, how many others can say that? Yeah. So not only am I fully worthy of this beautiful new life I've manifested for myself, it's only going to get better from here. Period. I always win. I just got the coldest air conditioning I've ever had, period. Just like that. Just like that. Talking about him one time. Period. You know what I like too? I like when I talk about him, it separates the wheat from the tares. His energy is so divisive. The frequency of love is so alarming. The world is so over as we know it when I talk about him. When I talk about how definitive it is. And how in love I am and how in love with me he is. I love that the second I focus on it, blessings come in for me. And the whole fucking chat gets triggered as hell. I love it. I love it. Fight amongst yourselves. I don't really give a shit. I really don't care. I'm about to have paradise with him. I didn't stutter. I said that man's free to go. I said, as God, that man's free to go. Not imprisoned. Not in a hospital bed. Not in a straitjacket. Not hungry. Oh, hell no. I said that man is fucking free to go. The church owes him nothing and he owes nothing to the church. The church already rejected us, honey. We're out here forming our own now, period. So there is not one man or one woman or one judicial system or one fucking court or one police officer or one anybody gonna tell me that that man is free to go. Not only is he free to go, but I will be manifesting him effectively into my world, period. Right into my bed, honey. Right into my bed where he deserves to be nice and warm and cozy and cuddly. You know what he doesn't deserve? Homelessness anymore. He doesn't deserve to be in a fucking tent. He deserves to be here, in between my thighs, with the AC on high blast. He deserves to have food in the fridge that lasts. He deserves it all. Yeah. There's only one that sacrificed everything for me. That's the one that's gonna have me, period. I'm glad I didn't settle. I'm glad. I'm glad when these men tried it with me. They were like, oh my God, I've been watching you 3 years. Yeah, bye. See you never. I thought you were so pretty 3 years, yet I never knew you. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity. I never fucking knew you. I never knew you. Bye. What have you been doing for the kingdom of God? I'll tell you what that man did when he had pennies to his name, no house, no friends, no car, no food. I'll tell you what that man did. Oh, I'll tell you what that man did, honey, when I was literally being taken advantage of by random men on the streets in a shelter. Oh, I'll tell you what that man did. Oh. That man risked everything, paid hundreds of dollars to come across state lines just to defend me and protect me. Ooh. Remember, baby. He didn't have the money to do that, yet he did it anyway. Yeah. Yep. There's only one memorable enough for me. There's only one I want to marry, period. There's only one. There's only one that I want to share this luxury apartment with. There's only one that I want to open my legs for, honey. There is only one I want to cook for every night. Ooh, honey. There is only one. And I am so happy I decided. God damn. Jenna, it took you long enough, bitch. I kept having all these men that were head fakes. I didn't know. I couldn't believe it last night. He came to me in spirit and he just started crying and crying. He's like, I'm sorry. I should have been there. I should have been there. They were torturing him too. They had us both imprisoned. It's not a him thing. I so forgive him. It's not a him thing. The system hates us. And we equally hate the system. So, okay. Now I win. Now I'm about to win. I'm a showstopper. I'm going to show them, honey. Nobody's going to stop me anymore. I finally have a direction. I finally have a purpose. I finally have a reason. Honey, I haven't even flexed yet. I hadn't even tried yet because I didn't even have a purpose. I didn't have a why for doing all this. People were already intimidated and scared, and I had pennies to my name. Bitch, listen to me. Couple people on the internet. A teeny tiny little group on the internet and I had no money, no house, no car. And I was still such a fucking threat. And I haven't even flexed yet, bitch. I haven't even tried yet. I didn't even have love in my heart for anybody yet. Bro, game over now. Now that I'm finally remembering who he is, his gorgeous self, how many times he came in and rescued me when I had no one and nothing. He was the only man defending and protecting me in this world. Oh. All the rest of you fucking fakes. You can see yourself out. Have a good one. Bye. You didn't take any heed what I was saying all these years. It's over. I'm in love with this man. And the craziest part about it is not even like this overwhelming like infatuation or like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you, like how my baby is. It's not like that. It's just like, oh, there you are. Oh, I remember you. We gonna do this or what? Let's go. If there's anybody on the planet I want to win my divine inheritance, I would like it to be him. Anybody that gets to enjoy my curves, honey, I'd like it to be the man that fantasizes about my thighs all goddamn day. That's what I want. You know, there were times, I've known him since February of last year. We both moved into that Airbnb on Valentine's Day. And there were so many times that throughout those times, he would just text me and be like, yo, how are my thighs doing? Like that'd be it. Like we wouldn't talk for weeks or months and he'd just be like, yo, how are my thighs? Update, check-in. Girl, I never knew anybody to love thighs as much as that. It's insane. But yeah, my thighs are coveted national treasure. The way that he'd text me, yo, how are those thighs? They good? They good? All right. See you soon. Like, and then we'd go months without talking again. He'd be like, yo, how are your thighs? All right, looking good. Take a picture, and then I'll see you in a couple months. Like you. Girl, the craziest shit that motherfucker would do, man. He would put me through such a head spin. And then I learned who I really am. I'm all of it. Smooth. He's a smooth criminal, that motherfucker. He's so beautiful. I couldn't believe it. The only man that ever cared about me. Give me some pepper spray for my birthday. He's like, I'm gonna teach you how to use this, okay? He would spend hundreds of dollars that he didn't have just to ride over in an Uber just to come protect me. Yeah, I know who I want to give it all to. Yeah, I have heaven on the way. 100%. Yo, I'm about to experience fucking nirvana, heaven on earth, and there is only one man I'm giving it to, period. Do you know how exciting that is? To finally decide. All these like fucking little boys pretending to be men. Oh, hey, I'm this big head honcho. No, the fuck you're not. Sit down, you fucking fool. Sit the fuck down. Nobody's giving you a damn thing. Bitch, bye. Go fucking manifest your way out of a paper bag, motherfucker. Go on. These people out here pretending to be gods. You're a boy pretending to be a man, pretending to be a king, pretending to be a god. Sit the fuck down. Do you know how exciting it is to know that I've been investing in all these fucking fakes this whole time? Girl, no wonder my money was scattered. No wonder my energy was scattered. No wonder. The spell is broken, I'm telling you. He's going free because I'm going free. I'm free to give to one now. Just me, myself, and I, and him. And we're the same. I'm pretty sure we're twin flames. You know what's really crazy? When we met, we both believed we had already met our twin flame, and both of them committed suicide. His twin flame, his ex-girlfriend, killed herself, and my ex-boyfriend killed himself. So I was like, I will never forget when I told him what the Holy Spirit was telling me to tell him. I was on the phone with him, and I'll never forget it. God was telling me to tell him we're getting a second chance. And I never died. I'm still his twin flame, and he's still mine. I will never, ever, ever forget the way that that man melted. Like, he was just like, you know that kind of crying that you like convulse? That's the kind of shit he was doing on the phone. He couldn't even breathe. He was like, I can't do it again. I can't. There's no way I get a second chance like this. No, there's no way. I'll never forget it. I will never forget how grateful he was that God was bringing love back into his life. He's like, it's not real. It's not real. I don't get to have a second chance like that. No, that's not real. Is that real? Jenna, nuh-uh. And he was just, oh my God. He couldn't believe it. I've never met a more grateful heart in all my life. Every time he'd come over to my apartment, well, it was a room I was renting in an Airbnb. Every time he'd come over, our running joke is that I'm the goulash girl, because I always just made people goulash. It's not a sexual thing, it's a real food. I would just make goulash for people at the house. And he came back recently, a couple weeks ago, and said, yo, how's your goulash? And it was so crazy because I've never met anybody that was so grateful for food. Like, at one time I had to like ask him to go get more. I was like, can you please eat more? And he was just like so humble. And I was like, nah, God took care of me. Like, I was able to buy groceries this week. So, yo, go eat, you know? And he was just like, are you sure? Are you sure? And I've never met a more grateful heart in my entire life. The way he always thanked me. Every single time he'd come over for healing too. We had that sexual healing, girl. Every time he'd come over too, he's just so grateful. He's like, thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I had so much fun. Thank you. I've never met somebody more grateful in my whole life. I don't think I need to ever look around again. I don't think I ever need to date anybody. I think I've already met my husband. I'm already in love with my husband. That's why it wasn't working out. Nobody else would do. Everybody else is a fucking fake. Fucking fake. Pretending to be something they're not. In my energy, with my confidence, my godfidence, my self-esteem, fucking pretending to be something. Yeah, right. Next. You're done. You won't have my divine inheritance. You're not getting the luxury that I've been working for and that he has been sacrificing for. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Good on me, honey, because the karma I've got coming in luscious, luxurious, delicious karma for here until infinity and beyond, honey. Nothing but good. And I'm so excited I get to give it to the best of the best. We loved each other so unconditionally when we neither one had anything. Unconditional love. He definitely deserves me at my best because he loved me at my worst. Yo, that's how you know, too. That's it. No one deserves it but him. He's going free. He's going free. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to ensure it. I'm manifesting that he is 100% free. Pretty sure he already was. He was already locked up. He already went to jail. Like, he texted me a couple weeks ago. And so it's obvious he already paid his debt. I remember about a year ago, he messaged me and he was like, how you doing, mamas? I just got out of jail. And he was in it for 30 days. So I think it was for an old warrant that he had. He's like, yo, I'm free to go. What are you doing? Oh my God. Anyway, I never met a man more worthy of heaven than the man that was with me in hell. And don't you know, I'm a queen of all of it, honey. I'm the princess. I'm the princess of this motherfucking castle, but if I'm gonna have anybody, I want it to be him. What a soldier. What a soldier for God. That man is a fighter for love, and he's been a fighter for love, and I'm so excited to give him everything. Can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you, God. 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 Grateful that he's grateful. Yes, thank you so much. Oh. Aries women are a tough nut to crack, honey. When they've made up their mind, it's over. We really need to get to that point where we can't get our heart broken by something external of us ever again. To be strong in this war means have an open heart, but not let it get broken. Trust your intuition, trust your guidance system so much that you know who to keep close and who not to. It's important that we give our heart to the ones that are deserving and worthy, okay? But like, to never again let anybody break your heart, Levon. Don't let anybody break your heart. Stop giving them permission to. That if they don't choose you, that's their loss. Know that. Truly know that at a deep core level, that if they don't choose you, that's their fucking loss. Okay? And be careful to project anger onto innocent women who did nothing to reject you, because they're allowed to have free will and sovereignty to choose whom they wish to choose. Right? That's another thing too. A lot of people, they get so mad and angry that women like myself, we finally decide. And we're like, oh, I want so-and-so. And everybody else that has been in the wings is not going to have me. Or my money. Or my brain. Or my healing abilities. I'm a walking Vicodin. I know who I am. I'm a healer. I'm a goddess. There's a lot of people going to be angry that they don't get to have me. There's a whole bunch of women pissed off they don't get to have my man. I don't care. That sounds like a you problem. Go get your own man. So be careful not to project shit onto people too when they finally take back their power and they break the chains and they say, this is what I want. It's the same with like bosses. They lose you guys because you're going to a different company. It's like, okay, take offense if you want, but you were the one that couldn't afford me. You were the one that didn't give me a promotion. Like, if you're leaving a house, you know, like I just left that trailer, and my roommate punished me by not giving me back my money. So, oh well, he punished me. The universe is about to punish him. That's how it is. He's very angry that I got away. And at the end of the day, guys, money is just money. I'll have it. I'll always have it. It doesn't matter how it comes in, I'll always have it. But the point that people are really angry that you didn't decide on them. You didn't choose that. It was you. Let them be angry. Let them be salty. Let them try it, baby. Let them try it. Let them withhold your money. Let them do it. Girl, let them do what they're going to do. You are allowed to go be free. You are allowed to choose whomever you want to choose. You're allowed to have abundance. You're allowed to be happy. A whole bunch of people on the planet are miserable. Are you not allowed to be happy? Lots of people are going through divorce right now. Lots of people are struggling to be in a marriage. That doesn't mean you have to be. You know? God, I'm hopelessly in love with Aries women. Yeah, I've never been hurt. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not salty at no one. Good, exactly. Don't let it fester. Don't let that hold you back. You know? Vibration is everything right now, guys. Live and let live. Forgive. Forgive. You know? That brokenheartedness that we all feel, it's because we're allowing ourselves to be victim to our reality. Strive for better. I know I am. I literally just decided just now, today, I want him. I'm in love. I'm in love with the real one. The one that was on the streets with me during the Hunger Games. Homeless as fuck. Hungry, impoverished, getting abused, falsely incarcerated. All while trying to help innocent people just as I did. Just as I did. I want that man, thank you. Of course. He's the only one that deserves me. I'm not settling. I'm only going to get that one and that's it. That's what I want. So I decided, finally. It's like I could stop putting my energy in like 10 different things, 10 different directions. Like, no, I'm done. I've decided. Finally, I can start imagining him calling me now. Him showing up at my apartment. Cooking for him. Having him wrap his arms around me. I can start imagining his voice in my ear. Instead of all these randoms that want to convince me that they are the one, they're not the one. Finally, I can start receiving from him. I can imagine him making more money so he can bless me and our family and our house and our whatever. Finally, I can go into my imagination and imagine his body in my bed and speaking his name out loud. Like, finally, do you know what this means? I'm more powerful than I've ever been. I was always powerful, but I was giving my energy to so many different people. That's part of the spell. That's breaking. That's done. The spell is done. The spell is over. The veil is already so thin that I see the one I want. I see the one that's been suffering right alongside me. Oh, a son of mine, I was just telling everybody about this man that protected me when I was homeless. He was homeless as well. He's been homeless for years. And when God would bless him, he would bless so many men on the streets. The ones that the government dismissed, the ones that the church wouldn't feed. My beautiful man, my beautiful, gorgeous man. With the limited funds that he had, he'd go above and beyond to make sure people had something to drink and eat and a friend. I'm so proud of him. I decided. I just decided, just now, just today. Just today. No, just right now. I mean, it's crazy, but I just decided. Boom. And watch him come in so lickety split, because when you guys decide, it's game over. I hadn't decided yet. I was like, oh, there's this guy, and he's kind of cute, and I like this guy because like he's kind of got it going on, but then I like that guy because he's like into music, and I like that. Bye. Girl, bye. You have to decide. I was listening to that part a little, but I had to get off. He sounds like a true blessing. He is a true blessing. He had no car, and he spent hundreds of dollars in an Uber to go across state lines to come save me. I was literally in an Airbnb with like random strange men, and I was being attacked spiritually. It was just too overwhelming. And since he's a priest, he's a high priest, he got in this Uber, hundreds of dollars, just to come protect me. Just to do a cleansing of the house, just to pray over me, just to be with me. It was the most, and he was only there like a day, I think a day. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget how much that man risked just to protect me, just to keep me safe. I will never be able to unsee it. How much did that fucker do that this week? He came to my channel. He's like, oh, I've been watching you for 3 weeks or 3 years. Okay. And, well, I mean, I prayed for you. Okay. Okay. So for 3 years, you saw that I was homeless the entire time? He's like, yeah, before you were even 1,000 subs. Are you fucking kidding me? You feel entitled to this? You watched me for 3 years suffering and didn't even lift a damn finger to write me an email. Bitch, who are you? Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl, the way these fucking fakes. These moochers. These mooching men. Oh, honey, it's over. It's over. Yet the guy who didn't even have a place to put his head, had no money in his account, still found every single dime he had scrounged up just to come protect me. Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey. Game over. Bruh, game the fuck over, yo. I am so in love with this man. He's the only one that deserves me. I'm about to manifest him. I'm hoping he still lives in the same city. I was supposed to move recently. I was supposed to go somewhere else, not here. But he might still be in the same city. I don't know. We talked a couple weeks ago just via text for like a few minutes. So I don't know if he's in the same city. I'm assuming so. We'll see. Either way, it doesn't matter. The how does not matter. The how is irrelevant. Even if we're in different cities, even if we're in different states, it doesn't matter. That one's mine. He's mine. Swoops in to save you, girl. He's gonna be there when you need him again. Yeah, that's it. That's it. No way, the girl. That's a man right there. He is a boss Zeddy, that man. Been falsely imprisoned, thrown in jail. People who literally, he would be fighting tooth and nail against the city, against the fucking church, for these people, these innocent men who had nothing. The cops would be taking homeless people's blankets and sleeping bags. And my man kept fighting and fighting and fighting the system when he had nothing. You know what? That's a fucking man of the people right there, honey. And you know what? God's about to use him too, because he's been in a gang. He's been in some crazy violent situations. Like, even when he was in a gang though, he was out here trying to lead people out of it. He'd befriend the ones that were the most vulnerable and try to lead them out of it and try to get everybody out of it. Yo, I'm in love with this guy. If anybody deserves the heaven I'm about to experience, it's him. If anybody deserves these curves, baby, it's that man. It's that man, my Batman. If anybody deserves the food in my fridge, it's him. If anybody deserves the air conditioning and getting out off the streets, out of the blistering sun, it's him. Yep. If anybody deserves the divine inheritance I'm about to have, it's that man. Yeah. If anybody gets to call themselves my husband, it'd be him. Period. The house we're about to manifest, the kids we're about to have. If anybody deserves heaven on earth, it would be that man. The only one that I know experienced hell on earth. God bless you. Aw, thank you. Yeah, oh, what? Where was he? Why was he only Why was he a bystander? It wasn't even until energetically I started feeling my twin flame come back the last couple weeks that all of these people got uneasy and they've been feeling like I'm leaving them behind, and then they start presenting themselves. Oh, hi, you don't know me, but I've been watching you for 3 years. Yeah, see you never. Because my man is rising up. Looking all thick and delicious. My man's out here doing it. Yeah. And so all of a sudden, oh, hi, yeah, no, I've been watching you for 3 years. Like, how you doing? How you doing? Now, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you didn't ride in on, motherfucker. Ridiculous. Oh, I've been watching though, you know, I've been like cheering you on. Okay, great. That's lovely. Anyway. My man. Mm. You know what's so funny? My roommate, that ex-roommate I just left because I was renting a room in his trailer for 3 months, yeah? The one that conveniently didn't pay me my deposit. Anyway, I literally was telling God how ironic it was that him as an artist, because he's a painter, he makes murals, he makes paintings for the city. He does like a whole bunch of things. He's a tattoo artist, like he's a painter. And one of the last paintings I saw him make before I left was a picture of a Native American as president. And it was so weird because that guy, he's not Native American. He's Mexican, but it didn't look like him at all. And I didn't tell him this because he had no idea that my ex was a Native. But I thought to myself, how psychic are you? Like, there is definitely going to be one in my life and it's not you. So I looked at that picture and that painting and I thought, oh, that dude looks identical to my ex. The one that I'm talking to you about, the one that is going to be my husband. I'm like, dude, that is kind of crazy. Here this guy is thinking he's making a painting of himself and he's literally painting my future. Yo, it's so weird. Couldn't believe it. He was wearing a Native American everything. Like a leather, I don't know what they call them, but like had the tassels and everything, and he had the long hair, and he was wearing like something like a head, a flower, a feather thing. I don't know, but I was like, dude, should anybody tell him? You just painted my ex-boyfriend. Anyway, I thought that was so ironic. Almost like the universe was telling me, this ain't it, sis. This ain't it. You gotta move on, baby girl. And I did. I moved on and I got punished. He punished me by withholding my deposit, my security deposit. But you know what? Worth it. Fucking worth it. I don't care if I end up on the streets, honey. I don't care if I am under a goddamn bridge. I will never be with some lowlife that could do something like that. Withhold money from a homeless girl. Ain't no way in hell. Bye. Bye. It's not even worth taking to court. Whatever. Spiritual court is in session for these men. Anyone who would see to it that I get punished for being alone and single and being independent on my own and not needing a man. Bro, you're already punished in the eyes of God. Bet. So, all I know is God is about to really bring in what I'm owed. And I think I'm in love with a Native American. Well, I think I might be in love with a native. Love. Woo! I got me an authentic native on the way, baby. Ooh. Honey, a real shaman, a real healer. Like when that man lays hands, thank you, Jesus. That man takes me to Jesus, honey. He lays his hands on me and it's like game over. That man just looks at me and it's game over. Oh, honey. Oh, a bumblebee. Yeah. What a healer. What a shaman. What a high priest. Honey, what a high priest. Anyway, I can't wait for him to pray over me. Girl, can't wait for that man to lay some hands on me. Yeah. Nah, I know what I want. I'm never settling again. It's lovely. Anyway, guys, I'm hungry as hell. I'm gonna go eat some grub. I'm just so happy the freaking AC started working. I'm excited. I started talking about him and boom, a miracle came in. The maintenance guy doesn't even need to show up. Boom. Cold air blasting out of this thing now. All I had to do was talk about him, you know? Hold us more accountable. Some unacceptable shit has been made culturally acceptable. That goes for everyone, I guess. But we need to start a new standard. Period. You are the new standard, Levon. Fuck what these haters say. Fuck what the old world says. Fuck what these standards are. Just like me being plus size. That used to be such a beauty standard, like in the opposite. People used to think that plus size women were just like subpar, subhuman or some shit. Girl, in my reality, in my world, to have curves is literally the sexiest thing on the planet. That's my world. It's my reality. Nobody's going to tell me otherwise. I make the standard. I am the beauty standard. That's it. You have to hold yourself accountable, Levon. I already held myself accountable. That's why I'm about to be the happiest woman on the planet, marrying the sexiest beast of a savage this world's ever seen. Thick and delicious, honey. That's because I get what I want. I'm not settling. Although every single man that's been in my life, like the last year at least, has wished I would settle. They wished I would. Nope. I know who I want. Who I want. Thank you. Thank you. See you never. Anyway, I love you.